week even harder.
It does. You know what? It affects your hearing. And honestly, being sick affects your hearing. It affects your balance probably the most because you're disorientated. You know, when your sinuses are all like, what's going on? You can't keep a balance, and it's hard to really look for your partner. So
Well, look,
I feel for her.
We'll get onto that when we get Amber out there on the floor and talk about it. But now, just circling back round to the guys we're seeing now.
Yeah.
We've got Calvin and Lindsay.
Calvin and Lindsay.
And I guess it's not so much emotional for him. This guy is one of the best NFL players ever to walk the earth. We're talking about him breaking Jerry Rice's records. Like,
Yes.
this guy is a complete rock star. How do you bring that story, and how do you give that story emotion?
I think this is more of an upbeat emotion. Everything has an emotion, whether it doesn't have to be sad to be emotional. This is very uplifting. I had the pleasure of seeing this dance camera block on Sunday, and it is absolutely marvelous. Again, it's jam-packed full of lifts.
It makes you smile. Yeah, it's fun.
It is. It's very uplifting. There's a lot of opportunity for it to go wrong, though. I will say that. I really hope it doesn't. But there's some amazing lifts in there, and Calvin. We were watching him earlier, actually. His face is now getting into that. So there's a difference between dancing and being kind of not there, present. And then when you get into it, you kind of get that scrunchy face.
I think there's a confidence that's coming week to week when he's watching the show back and he's kind of going, I can do this. He's given himself permission.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Week 5 now, we're almost halfway through. You're bitten by the bug. You're entertaining the sort of like, oh, I can actually do that. And you can see, can't you? Like, he's really getting into it. He's as vibrant as his blue jacket right now. And she's being lifted in the air. But I can't tell you what an absolutely amazing man this guy is. He's so genuine. He's a very good listener. He always asks how your day is, and he genuinely wants to know. He's a very solid guy. Woo! And this is just amazing stuff. You guys have to watch this. It's incredible.
Yeah, look, we are getting so much love from you guys as well.
Yes.
I think that this guy has a huge fan base that is growing, and maybe people that haven't seen him on the field that are now seeing him on the ballroom and going, man, this guy's got a cool energy about him.
This guy is good on the field, is good on the ballroom, and Jerry Rice is in the building. A big surprise. He wasn't there for the dress run.
Wow.
Mr. Jerry Rice, who I had the pleasure of dancing with, has just graced the ballroom, and he's just
From what I
giving it
hear,
waves.
there are a few surprises on the way tonight, and that is a big one right there.
So obviously, Calvin Johnson smashed Jerry Rice's record, and that's what his most memorable year is all about. And then it was really memorable just then because Lindsay choreographed it so that he actually like threw the ball that Calvin.
Jerry's getting a bit of a Jerry chant going on right here. He's loving it.
He's getting a chant.
And look at that smile on Calvin's face right now. I mean, for him to have this experience and share it with probably his idol in that way it's got to be a trip.
Yeah.
We are now going to get these two guys in. Emma, you're going to kind of step up. You're going to stay here for the throw to the main show.
Fabulous.
But we're going to get... Don't go too far away, Emma.